Could a storm far away really impact your bank account? It sounds far-fetched, but climate change is now a direct threat to our financial security. Extreme weather isn't just an environmental issue, it's an economic one. Hurricanes, wildfires, and floods can wipe out homes, businesses, and entire communities, leaving banks and insurers with massive losses. When enough banks are hit, the shockwaves can threaten the entire financial system. This isn't a distant scenario. In California, wildfires have made insurance unaffordable, slashing property values. In Asia, rising seas and typhoons are straining local economies and banks. Each disaster is a warning tremor. Central banks now worry these could trigger a major financial earthquake. The systems protecting our savings, banks, investment funds, pensions, were built for a stable climate. That world is gone. The question is no longer if climate change will affect our money, but how prepared we are for the coming financial storms. Understanding this link is the first step to protecting our wealth. The storm isn't coming, it's already here. What is climate risk? It's twofold: physical risk and transition risk. Physical risk is the obvious one: damage from wildfires, floods, and droughts that destroy homes, businesses, and infrastructure, causing huge financial losses. When disasters strike, people and companies can't repay loans, and banks and insurers take the hit. If enough assets are wiped out, the whole financial system feels the strain. Transition risk is subtler. As the world shifts to a greener economy, industries reliant on fossil fuels like oil, gas, and coal face declining profits and stranded assets. Banks and investors exposed to these sectors could see their investments lose value fast. The transition creates winners and losers, and if it happens too quickly, it could trigger a financial crisis. Central banks worry that both types of risk, physical and transition, could destabilize the global economy. The financial world is waking up to the reality that climate change is a risk like no other. It's not just about weather, it's about the future of money itself. Are we ready? Why do central banks care about climate change? Because it threatens financial stability, their core mission. If banks collapse under climate-related losses, panic could spread, freezing the financial system. The 2008 crisis showed how quickly trouble can escalate. Climate change is an even bigger risk. Ignoring it would be like a captain ignoring an iceberg warning. Central banks aren't setting climate policy. They're making sure the financial system can survive the shocks ahead. They're pushing banks to recognize and reduce risky loans and investments tied to climate threats. Their goal: prevent a hidden bubble of risky assets from bursting and causing a deep recession. Central banks are acting as risk managers, not activists, guarding the economy from a storm that's already gathering. The stakes couldn't be higher.